Hi, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. Apologies for the washing hanging in the background. It's been a really wet and miserable day here today, so all washing's had to dry indoors. Well, I thought I'd come on here this afternoon to share with you what arrived in the post. It's a Majors Only deck that I ordered back in March, and it's arrived today, safe and sound, along with two lovely reading cloths that I ordered to go with them. So, what is this deck? This deck is called Becoming Tarot, and it's a Majors Only first edition deck created by Polly Co. Polly Co has a shop on Etsy called Pomama Art, Pomama Art, and from there she sells prints and her Majors Only deck. Now, I am aware that Polly is in the process of creating a set of minors, so whether they'll be sold separately to go with this or whether it'll be sold as a full 78 card deck, I don't know. But I decided to go ahead and order a Majors Only deck. It's the first Majors Only deck I have, and it's going to be quite interesting seeing how I actually work with a Majors Only deck. Now, the reading cloths arrived in lovely little packets like this today, and I'm absolutely delighted with them. So before we look at the cards, we'll look at the cloths, and this is a reading cloth with the High Priestess on it. Okay, so that I would say is about 30 centimetres by 30 centimetres, and it's nice and soft, and I don't think your cards would slip too badly on it, because I do have some cloths that are not great for reading because when I put my cards on them, the cloth's too slippy, too silky, and they slip. And this is the Hermit. Oops, to help if I had it the right way around. There you go. It's a very, very pretty hermit. Now, the Becoming Tarot deck, Polly has used a combination of anime and manga art to create the characters in this deck. She's given them lovely filigree sort of edges, and the colours are all sort of pastels, and so there are some bolder tones, but in the main they are pastel in colour, or lighter anyway. She's used colour, and you can almost feel the texture, particularly in the Hermit. I love that Hermit card, it's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, let's get on. With this arrived two blank cards, okay, and I suppose you could either use them as bookmarks. They're just sort of there, I would imagine, just as testers. You can see the quality of the card. It's very plastic-like to the touch, but they're quite pliable, yet don't sort of crease. They're just really quite nice. I do like the card stock, and I like the backs. Now let's have a look at the cards themselves. So as I've said, these are the backs, and they're reversible, so if you read reversals you're not going to be able to tell whether your card is straight up or reversed. So we have the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, and I quite like that this is a reflection in a mirror. It looks lovely. The Chariot, Strength, the Hermit. That really is a lovely card. It's the way the light is shining on it, you can't see the books in the background there. There you can now. There you are. See, it's really quite beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death. That's possibly the most beautiful death card I've ever seen. And albeit it's it's anime and manga art, and albeit we don't have skulls or floral designs on the girl's face here, it does remind me a little bit of the sugar skull type of images that I would like to have seen something on the face of that death card. But that's just me being quirky. Here we have the devil, the tower, the star, the moon, the sun, I love that bee, judgment, and the world. So like I say, it's a 22 card deck, just of the majors, and I have to say it really is aesthetically pleasing. Now I do envisage myself using this. I'm going to use it for myself, I think, first of all, because I want to see how I am comfortable working with just the majors. So let's have a look, see what they're like for shuffling. Yep, they're nice for over hand shuffling. They're longer than your standard tarot card, but a lot narrower, as you can see. So, some people might prefer shuffling them that way. I am not great or nimble-handed when it comes to shuffling them that way. Or let's see what they're like for riffle shuffling. Yep, no problem with a riffle. Okay, that would be nice as a full deck to riffle, that would. So as you can see, this beautiful use of colour. You know, oops, there we go again. Don't know what's the matter with me today, dropsy today. Some of the most gorgeous cards, and the art is so fine and so detailed, you know, even down to the buckles on shoes, you know, and buttons on cuffs. You can't see them there at close up, sorry, the camera's not the greatest. Let's have a look. The Wheel of Fortune is really nice as well, I like that. So that's the Becoming Tarot Majors Only deck. So people, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to actually sitting down and doing a majors only reading for myself, but I'm going to have to look up people that have done major readings for themselves, because I find it quite strange that I should be using a deck without the minors in. I suppose I could always use them as clarifiers as well. I was really drawn to this deck, and I can understand why, because I love the art. I think it's so beautiful. I'm looking forward to it becoming a full deck. We'll see how I get on with the majors as to whether I decide to buy the full deck or not. So yeah, I think it's lovely, and the reading cloths are gorgeous too. So folks, I hope that scratches another tarot itch for you all. It's absolutely gorgeous, and like I say, the colours are gorgeous. I love lots of colour, and normally I'm put off by white borders, but these I like the little sort of filigree type edging that Polly's given them, you know. So Polly, yes, if you ever watch this, it's a thumbs up from me, and thank you for this lovely deck creation. So folks, I shall leave you in peace. Just a quick one, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.